Hi there, I'm Frank, and this is a wine, I guess. Let's drink it together. Yeah, this is the a Rosé, 19 Crimes. It's got Snoop Dogg right there, and 2020. I don't know what grape varietal we're using here. It doesn't really explain very much. It says Cali Rosé, so it's from California, but on the back, it gave me a little bit of story about really why Snoop Dogg is a leader in pop culture, but yeah, nothing else. So let's drink it. I'm curious, what some wines like this, mass produced, heavily marketed. What does it even taste like? I don't usually drink these kind of wines, but I think it's important, at least for myself, to know what people are drinking these days, right? Because let's be honest, we wine people, we go into like our deep ends, talk about all the terroir, and then the expressions, and then all the winemaking. And most people look at us like we're just crazy, so yeah, this is $11 on the shelf, pretty reasonable. I have no idea what it's gonna taste like. I'm a little bit scared, but I want to stay open-minded. Who knows, maybe it would be okay. I'm gonna review this on my 48-point scale. Yes, I have a 48-point scale. It's completely ridiculous, and but it's my 48-point scale. I used it for the first time on my last video when I talked about 2014 Chateau Parfait, but yeah, this is a little bit different from the Chateau, Parfait, a level Parfait, but yeah, 48-point scale. Talk about complexity, intensity, resonance, and all that stuff. So without further ado, let's give it a go. It's a screw top, so I like that. That's not bad. That. It's a little tight, man. This thing doesn't want to open. The heck is? Hold on. What the heck is? Wow. That took a lot of energy. Maybe user error, I'm sure, but I've opened quite a few screw tops in my life, and this one is by far the toughest one. But anyways, let's give it a go. I brought out the best glass I have because I don't want the glass to hold this thing back, so I got a Gabriel Gold right here. Let's see. That's a rosé color. Nothing too remarkable right there. Let's put it on right here. Put it right. I never know where to put this. I'll put it right here. Okay. It's pretty aromatic. I can smell it sitting back right here. I wouldn't say it's the best smell I'm getting right now, but I am getting a lot of smell. Let's go. Okay, this is a wow, this is very, very different. There's a sense of a almost petroplasticky kind of smell on it. It almost comes across as Riesling. Now, sweet Riesling. I know some of you guys are probably already rolling your eyes, but yeah, I don't know what this is. Why is it doing this? But it has that almost a plastic, a new plastic kind of smell to it. I never really smell that in rosés. It's a smell that I frequently associate with Riesling, but in this case, it's not necessarily good. It's just that that's what it reminds me of, plastic. And other than that, there's some kind of a, I guess, candy flavor. I can't tell you which candy flavor, but it smells like kind of like candy flavor. But that's it. So kind of plasticky and a little bit candy. It smells kind of sweet. But that's it. Nothing else. I don't smell weed in here. I don't know, you know. Maybe I thought this could be a CBD wine. I don't think it is. Don't smell weed in here. It's kind of weird and trippy. This thing smells kind of like a Riesling, but not a good one. Kind of like a bad, flat, sweet Riesling. That's the smell I'm getting right. But it's a rosé, so I guess let's drink it. Mm. Mm. Okay. Well, that's really, really bad. So that's really, really bad. Oh my gosh. I need a moment. Like I said, I don't really drink stuff like this very often. But let's just close this. Yeah, okay. There's nothing that is genuinely real there. It does not. This tastes like sweet soda, flat. There's actually a little bit of fizziness here, believe it or not. I don't know if it was intentional, but very, very mild. But this kind of tastes like, I don't know, maybe like a cherry soda that was left in the refrigerator for 5 days. Now let's make it 5 weeks, and then yeah, that's what it tastes like. But this is definitely off dry. There's quite a bit of sugar in here, without a doubt. But there's no acidity to back up the sugar. The sweet plastic nose right there, you know, I'm a Riesling lover. I hate that I have to use that word to kind of describe this, because plastic isn't necessarily bad, but it is definitely bad in this case. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna score this wine using my 48-point scale. Obviously, this is my raw reaction. I was expecting something kind of disappointing, but this is actually off-putting to me. And $11, so it's not a crime, even though it's called 19 crimes. I don't think $11 for anything that has a 10.5% alcohol is necessarily a crime. And it's kind of funny. I mean, it's got Snoop Dogg, you know, dressing up as the Sith Lord right here. So it's kind of funny, but gosh, this one is bad. This one is really, really bad. Okay, I'm gonna go through my 48-point scale. If you're not familiar, just go to the description. Basically, really quickly, I have 8 aspects that I think exist in every wine, and if it's really good, I give it 5. If it's great, I give it a 6. If it's average, I give it a 3. If it's bad, I give it a 2. If it's very bad, I give it a 1. This wine is gonna score very, very low. Complexity. This is very bad. There's no complexity right here. That plastic is horrible. There's some kind of faint candy smell. Otherwise, this thing smells like nothing. It smells like it smells a little bit like death. I don't know. It smells like the end of the world. But anyways, give it 1. Very bad for complexity. Intensity. Now, it does have some intensity. As soon as I opened it, the smell just kind of, you know, pours out, and it was already, you know, in my atmosphere, in my world. But it's not a type of intensity that I really, really like. Concentration. Actually, for something as sweet as this, it actually lacks any kind of type of weight. So I wouldn't say it's very bad. I would say it's bad. I'll give it 2 points. Purity. This is a 1-point purity. There's no purity right here. This thing does not taste like wine. This is not wine. This tastes like soda. This tastes like flat soda. Not good soda. Flat, bad soda. Focus. There's no focus in this wine, obviously. This is very bad. It's 1. Oh my gosh. This is... Focus. Yes. When I say focus, I mean, you know, does the wine has tightness? Does it have some sort of preciseness to it? Is the wine, you know, I think about, you know, energy, you know, there, but none. This wine is completely sideways. There is no focus. One, very bad. Refinement. No refinement. Very bad refinement. I don't know what refinement is there in flat soda. Persistence. Wow. It's not like watery. Okay, I'll give you that. So I would say this is not very bad. It's just bad. I'll give it 2 points. This is going to be very easy for me to add up, you know, the score in the end right here. Balance. Very, very bad. There is no balance. All I get is, you know, there's no acidity here whatsoever. There is no sense of structure and delivery here whatsoever. This is just a flat soda. The residual sugar part really comes out. Now, I don't get much alcohol, 10.5% alcohol. That's probably why, but the residual sugar here, I don't know how much, but a wine like this, where it has no natural acidity to rely on, I guess any amount of sugar is too much, and it just tastes like, you know. And look, I'm not somebody who's like bougie and stuff like that. I have stuff that I am not proud of. Like, for example, I drink a lot of diet soda. You know, I drink a lot of diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, Diet, you know, Dr. Pepper or whatever like that. So by no means am I like, you know, very sophisticated, you know, bougie person that, you know, no. But this is bad. This is horrible. Drink diet soda. Don't drink this. Resonance. This is the one where, you know, I would say if the wine, with all the components, does it come together? Is a sense of life? You know, this etherealness. You know, does it provide some type of vibration and resonance in this world? And the answer is very bad. There is no resonance. I mean, I can't give it a 0. The lowest I go is a 1. But if I could, I would give this a 0. Wow. Snoop Dogg Cali Rosé, $11. You know, not expensive, but in my opinion, not worth it. Not worth it at all. If I add up all these points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This thing scores a 10 out of possible 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 10 out of 48. So yeah, I don't think I would. Yeah, this may be the bottom. This may be the bottom. This is really bad. Don't do this to yourself. I don't know what to say that to the people who are buying this and drinking this. By the way, if you're still watching the video now, you know, the people. Here's the funny thing. Do you know what's the company that owns all the 19 Crimes wines? It's I think it's called Treasury Estate or something like that. It's one of the biggest wine companies coming out of Australia. They own Penfolds and they own Beringer and many other. They are a huge publicly traded company, and I didn't get on their financial statements. I don't know, but I'm gonna guess that this is probably where they make most of their monies. And how do I feel about that? I think Beringer is a real company with a real history. Same with Penfolds, but you know, Treasury Wine Group or Wine Estate. You know, I know that this is probably making you a lot of money. Not probably, for sure. Because if this is not making you a lot of money, then what are you doing? Stop doing this. You know, do the universe a favor. Just stop making this. I know you're making this because you're making a lot of money, but can you make it just slightly better? I mean, do we have to sink this low for the general public to drink something? I don't know. This is off-putting to me. I've had some really what I call just disappointing, beyond disappointing wines. And Barefoot, you know, kind of comes into mind. And Barefoot is $6, so half the price of this. But I have to say, I'm not sure if barefoot is better, but barefoot is now worse than this. So you're essentially just making a barefoot wine, putting Snoop Dogg's face on it, dressing up as a Sith Lord, charging twice the price as a barefoot, and making a lot of money, laughing all the way to the bank. How do I feel about that? I don't know. I don't give a shit. Anyways, that's the review. Until next time, cheers, winos. Bye.